2. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to an event 2 decades in the making. I'm Sam Farber. I'm the radio play-by-play broadcaster for the Charlotte Hornets, and it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all here to celebrate 20 years of memories, 20 years of spectacular events, 20 years of Spectrum Center being the premier destination for sports and entertainment in the Carolinas. And if all we were doing was celebrating the 20th anniversary of the doors opening, that'd be a heck of an occasion. But today is about so much more, because roughly a year and a half ago, on a slightly warmer day, we were here having basically the exact opposite of what we're about to have, a ribbon cutting. We had a wall breaking to tip off the start of the reimagining of Spectrum Center. Really, it started before then, but that was the start of some light demolition inside, a lot of hard work from so many of the people that are here today and have helped transform this building and take it from something that has delighted a generation of fans here in Charlotte and throughout the Carolinas, and given an opportunity for the next generation to make similar memories through sports and entertainment here in this spectacular setting. So a lot to celebrate today, from 2 incredible decades of unforgettable moments here in the heart of Uptown Charlotte, and now the transformation of the building that now stands refreshed and revitalized for the next decades to come. We've got an incredible lineup of speakers here who have helped shape this building's past, have been a big part of reimagining it for the future, and will be a big part of that future as well. We'll hear from city leaders, team executives, visionaries, people who believe in the power of this space and in the people it serves. Going to introduce our speakers real quick. Please give a quick round of applause for our speakers, Charlotte Mayor Vi Lyles, Charlotte Mayor Pro Tem Dante Anderson, Charlotte Regional Visitor Authority Chief Executive Officer Steve Bagwell, Hornet Sports Entertainment Co-Chairman Rick Schnall, Hornet Sports and Entertainment President of Business Operations Shelly Cayette Weston, Hornet Sports and Entertainment Executive Vice President and Chief Venues Officer Donna Julian, who wins for longest title today. We'd also like to welcome all the members of the Charlotte City Council gathered here with us, Charlotte City Manager Marcus Jones, and all of the City of Charlotte staff members who made time in their day to be here as well. Big thank you to our construction partners, Turner and D.A. Everett, architect partners, Perkins and Will and Neighboring Concepts, consulting partners from CAA Icon, our food and beverage partners from Levy, and so many more who help make Charlotte a tremendous city to live and work. And a special thank you to all of our teammates here at Hornet Sports and Entertainment, including Jeff Peterson, President of Basketball Operations, is here. We're tipping off the season tomorrow, so clearly they had nothing better to do other than come on out here. But so many of our teammates spend so much time here, and it clearly means a lot to them to be out here and tip off the reimagined Spectrum Center. So thanks to everyone assembled. And with that, we're going to get started. I'd like to invite up the mayor of our great city, Vi Lyles, to tip us off.
Good morning, everyone. This is truly an exciting day for our city. Today, we're standing in the heart of Uptown Charlotte, celebrating not just the reopening of this venue, but because it's also the 20th anniversary, a milestone that reflects the evolution of the Spectrum Center and the growth of our city. This building has been the backdrop for unforgettable concerts, championship games, community celebrations, and personal memories that most of us have had. One of the things that I'll never forget is sitting next to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver when we hosted the All-Star Weekend in 2019. I remember looking around and seeing this incredible energy, not just from the fans, but realizing everyone in Charlotte had arrived on a global stage. That weekend wasn't just about basketball. It was about culture, pride, and the strength of a city that pulls together. And speaking of unforgettable moments, who remembers when Larry Johnson got married on the floor of the Spectrum Center? You know, I think it was one of those weird things that happened, but I guess Larry really meant to be able to have that wedding on the floor. I don't know how it works with basketball, though, you know. But I want to say this. This kind of moment today is part joy, it's part community-centered, and it's part of what makes Charlotte so special. This transformation wouldn't have been possible without the strong collaboration that we have in this community. All of you will hear speakers that have been a part of this, and we're just grateful that we're making this kind of choice. Because today isn't just about opening a building, it's imagining what we can have in the future. It's about continuing to be a city that welcomes fans, artists, athletes, and dreamers from across the Carolinas and beyond. We're building something here, a future where sports, entertainment, and community are so tightly woven into the fabric of what we are doing. So thank you, everyone who made this moment possible, and here's to the next 20 years with many more memories to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Lyles. So just a couple of years ago, there was a huge infusion of energy into our organization, and it came with the change in ownership. Co-chairman Rick Schnall and Gabe Plotkin came to Charlotte and became a driving force behind the organization's vision for the future, helping transform this building and transform the city landscape. There's another small construction project going on down the street as well. Please welcome up Hornet Sports and Entertainment co-chairman Rick Schnall.
Thanks, Sam. We are thrilled to be here today. Our whole organization is thrilled to be here today, and so we thank you for being here with us today. Today we officially reopen, although we have had 2 concerts, but we officially reopen, and we celebrate 20 years of unforgettable moments in the heart of Uptown. Nearly 2,500 events, more than 24 million guests, and we're just getting started. As many of you have heard us say, we have a very clear vision for our franchise and for our arena, and that is to be a premier or the premier franchise in the NBA and a premier concert and sports venue, one that we can be proud of for all of the Carolinas and that is on par with other great arenas around the United States. To achieve this vision, though, as a premier franchise or a premier venue, of course, we have to have premier facilities, and we're starting that here. This is premier, and I know many of you have walked it, but we are so proud of what we've created here, and we do think we have a venue that is on par with everybody else we're competing against. And it's why we keep repeating we should be able to get every concert to come to the Carolinas, not only because we have a premier venue, but because we are a premier city. And people should come here. Thanks to the commitment of our city leaders, of course, this would not be possible without that. We did this renovation with the help and the monetary help and the commitment of all of our city leaders. And in 2027, across the street, we will have a world-class practice facility, also essential to the success of our organization. Today, we have a practice court attached to the Spectrum Center. In the future, we will have a practice facility that will help us attract, and Jeff's here today, help us attract free agents and retain our players and create a team that can compete year in, year out. The Spectrum Center renovations, we're totally focused on the fan experience. We have enhanced food and beverage options, improved technology, and increased comfort. Every fan will feel the difference, from the floor seat holders to our suite holders to our upper level seat holders. Every seat is new. All of our food offerings are new. It feels like a completely different experience. None of this would be possible without the support of the City of Charlotte leadership. Mayor Lyles, thank you. Mayor Pro Tem Anderson, thank you. Councilmember Malcolm Grand, who chairs the Jobs and Economic Development Committee, and the entire City Council. And last, our City Manager, Marcus Jones, who I remember meeting before we closed the transaction. And Marcus, we did ask the city had made a commitment prior to us closing in 2023, but we did ask the city to adjust that commitment to commit more money to us for this arena renovation and less money to us for the practice facility. And so therefore, we are investing the money in the practice facility with help from the city, but the city did do that. And we were able to put additional capital into this arena, $245 million worth of capital from the city, which is a enormously significant contribution. And thank you, Marcus, for your flexibility and your partnership. Thank you to all of our partners and each and every one of the 3,000 people who worked on this project, trade workers and others who helped bring this renovation to life. We could not be here today without your skills and your craftsmanship, and we are truly grateful. You know, our commitment is simple. We are going to have a competitive basketball team that we can be proud of, and we're going to bring events to Uptown, concerts, NCAA tournament, ACC tournament, women's basketball games, and we're going to have moments and memories for all of us and all of Charlotte and the Carolinas. So thank you all for your trust and partnership, and we can't wait for everyone to experience the world-class arena either tonight at Stevie Nicks or tomorrow with opening night against the Brooklyn Nets. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Rick. Now I'd like to welcome up Mayor Pro Tem Dante Anderson, whose commitment to community and civic engagement is helping not just District 1, but the city of Charlotte thrive.
Well, good morning, everyone. What an incredible, exciting morning to have this event. My name is Dante Anderson. I'm the Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Charlotte, and I represent this area on Charlotte City Council. First and foremost, I'd just like to acknowledge some of my colleagues who are in the crowd who serve on council. If you guys could all wave your hand. I see Malcolm, I see Ms. Mayfield and Ms. Johnson back there, as well as the chair of the Board of County Commissioners, Chair Jarrell. Thank you all for being here. I just want to take a moment to also recognize the mayor for being here and say thank you for your support and your leadership for our great city in helping this to become a reality. But this is more than a ribbon cutting for us. This reflects who we are as a city. It's bold, it's collaborative, and we are always moving forward in the city of Charlotte, and it manifests as you walk through this building. From the beginning, this arena has stood as a centerpiece of Uptown. It's where we gather, not just to cheer for the Hornets, but of course we cheer for the Hornets, but to celebrate music and culture and each other. You know, I grew up right here in the Queen City, so I remember the impact of the Spectrum Center when it was first built 20 years ago. I remember the concerts, I remember the games, the DNC. I've been in this building for a ton of incredible moments, but I have to share with you one moment that was absolutely incredible. I'll never forget. It's in 2018, and it was the NCAA tournament, and any Virginia Cavaliers fans or alumni, I'm sorry for this story, but you all were the #1 seed. Right? And there was a small little school called UMBC who was the underdog. They were number 16. And Virginia was on fire that year, man. I'm a Carolina fan. And Virginia was just killing it in the ACC. And that little UMBC team walked into this building behind us and wiped the floor of the Virginia Cavaliers. But the reason that it was a moment for me is I watched everyone. It was a myriad of jerseys in here cheering for their team. But I watched the entire building turn into UMBC fans. And there was a small section of Cavalier fans, and they were just sort of looking down. They're looking at their shoes, and but it was a magical moment for an underdog to have that spotlight, to have a memorable moment for their institution and their school right here in this building. And it's one of the moments that I always tell when I talk about the impact of the Spectrum Center. But that's what this arena gives. It gives us moments that we can remember. Whether it's your first concert, your 10th playoff game, or your first hot dog on the concourse, it all matters. And none of this would be possible without the true partnership between the Hornets Sports and Entertainment Organization, the City of Charlotte, and CRVA. So I want to thank you, all three of you, for that collaboration, because it's rooted in trust and commitment and a shared vision for what Uptown can become. Because we're not done growing, as you all know. People choose the city of Charlotte and the region to call home day in and day out. So we are reimagining what the future can hold. A future where Charlotte leads the way in sports, in tourism, and entertainment. A future where all venues are welcoming and accessible and and are full of energy 365 days of the year. This renovated Spectrum Center reflects that vision, and I'm so excited about that point. It's a world-class arena for a world-class city. So thank you all for being a part, everyone who played a role in making this happen today. Let's keep continuing to work to make Charlotte the best city in the United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Now I'd like to invite up a person who's been managing the arena renovations day in and day out, and her reward is I don't think she gets an off day for the next 3 months because we're booked pretty solid. Hornet Sports and Entertainment Executive Vice President and Chief Venues Officer, Donna Julian.
Okay. Thank you, Sam, and good morning, everyone. What a day to be out here together. October 21st, exactly 20 years ago, we opened the Spectrum Center to a sold-out Rolling Stone concert. Since then, we've welcomed more than 24 million guests who've come to cheer, to sing, to celebrate, and to connect. From the Rolling Stones to the NBA All-Star Weekend, from high school graduations to the ACC basketball tournament, from the Democratic National Convention to the Charlotte Invitational, this arena has been the backdrop for so many incredible Charlotte memories. And tonight we celebrate that milestone with Stevie Nicks, who an icon in her own right, who will be here for the 6th time performing at the Spectrum Center. Talk about a full circle moment. We spent 2 off seasons transforming every inch of the Spectrum Center. The past 2 nights, we welcomed fans back in with an unbelievable performance of 2 Billie Eilish performances. Standing in the main lobby, watching fans pour through this building, energized to be back at the Spectrum Center, was an incredible moment for me. To see the building come alive, I had a great sense of pride that we, collectively as a city, have built something special for our community. Many of you joined us for our sneak peek, and you saw this elevated experience. And as you experienced, this wasn't just a renovation, this was a reinvention. We reimagined every inch of this space with our guest forefront of everything we strategized about. Every fan entering this building will be positively influenced and impacted by these renovations. New seats throughout the Arena Bowl, expanded, remodeled Uptown Concourse, Belt Concourses, vibrant gathering spaces, the Lunenville North District, the South District. The Baseline Bar now offers clear sightline on the court action, and the 704 kitchen that will highlight some of our local restaurant favorites. Beyond the public-facing upgrades, we've added frictionless technology for fast entry, refreshed every restroom in the arena, significantly enhanced our back-of-house spaces to better support the needs of our teams, our promoters, our production crews, and our entertainers, positioning the Spectrum Center for long-term operational success. This renovation was a labor of love for me, a team effort. To our partners, our teams, and the thousands of workers who made this happen, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've helped us create a space that's not just a world-class arena, but deeply rooted in our community, and it's truly an honor to have worked with each and every one of you. So let's celebrate. Spectrum Center is back, better than ever, and ready to create more memories, more unforgettable experiences for the Carolinas, and I thank each of you for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. You know, in addition to the 24 million people that have come here in the last 20 years to Spectrum Center and the millions more who claim they were here for various events, there's the impact that this building has throughout the local community on hotels, on restaurants, on everything that surrounds Spectrum Center. And our next speaker is at the heart of that, CRVA Chief Executive Officer Steve Bagwell, whose work ensures that Charlotte remains a premier destination for visitors and events. Steve.
Good morning, everyone. It's really an honor to be here today to celebrate this incredible milestone, the reopening of Spectrum Center and the 20th anniversary of one of Charlotte's most iconic gathering places. Today's about more than the next chapter of the arena. It's about what can happen when great partners come together with a shared vision of our city's future. I want to take a moment to recognize the CRVA Board of Directors and leadership who have been so supportive of this project. The collaboration among Hornet Sports and Entertainment, the City of Charlotte, the CRVA is a powerful example of what partnership looks like when it truly works. Together we share one purpose: to strengthen Charlotte through experiences that connect people and create opportunity. The results of that partnership are visible all around us. Spectrum Center is not only a place where incredible events happen, it's an anchor for Uptown, a driving force for the Carolinas sports and entertainment landscape. The investment made here ensures that Charlotte remains a destination where world-class experiences, championship moments, and community milestones all call home. CRVA is proud to support the management of Spectrum Center on behalf of the City of Charlotte and to serve alongside the Hornets in stewarding this important community asset. The work that's been done here, funded through tourism taxes, is a tangible reminder of how hospitality dollars are reinvested to fuel economic growth, elevate guest experiences, and position our city for an even brighter future. Standing here today, it's impossible not to feel excited about what's ahead for Uptown Charlotte and for the future of sports and entertainment in our city. The energy, the collaboration, and the shared pride in this space are what make Charlotte special. So on behalf of the CRVA, congratulations on this milestone, and thank you to every person involved in making this vision a reality. From the City of Charlotte, our partners at the Hornets, and the dedicated CRVA team, all who cherish this remarkable venue, your commitment and hard work have made all the difference. So let's look forward to another 20 years of unforgettable moments right here at Spectrum Center. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. All right, one more speaker for today, and it's someone who is a true visionary at the heart of this reimagining project, as well as all of the projects going on throughout Hornet Sports and Entertainment, and many more to come. Let's bring up Hornet Sports and Entertainment President of Business Operations, Shelly Kayette Weston.
Thanks so much, Sam, and good morning. Good morning. I came here, actually stood at the doors of this venue one short year ago when I moved to Charlotte to kick off this project, and so it's amazing to really be back here to see a fully transformed venue and arena together with you. 20 years ago, this building opened, and it opened with the intent to be the heartbeat of the entertainment district of Charlotte. Since 2005, Spectrum Center has been a driving force behind Charlotte's growth, and it has had tremendous growth so far. We are proud of all of the events that we've hosted here in Spectrum Center, but I will tell you the numbers that we're actually most proud of, and that's the 3,200 jobs every year that we provide to people. It's the $350 million of economic impact that this building drives for this community. It's the hotels, it's the restaurants. I have to tell you, as many people that come up to us all the time and say they're ready to reopen, it's the people that work in these restaurants right down the street that are the most excited about it and to get these doors open, which we did this past Sunday. It's the jobs, employment opportunities that come from 125 plus events each year, because as Rick mentioned, there are going to be more. And it's the thriving tourism industry that it drives that we are so proud to serve. And now that this two-phase renovation is complete, we're ready for the next chapter. And I think you are too. It's the next chapter that starts now, and it starts with the Hornet Sports and Entertainment. It starts with a new era of ownership led by Rick Schnall that you've heard from earlier today and Gabe Plotkin. It starts by having a vision of being the premier NBA and entertainment facility. It starts with the young, talented core of players that you're going to see on Wednesday night, because I know all of you are going to be there for our home opener. A new era, everyone, is underway, and I hope you feel it, because we are energized about it. This renovation is so much more than just seats and walls and vibrant colors in the building. It's really a place that creates vibrancy. It's a place of inclusiveness. It's a place of energy for everyone in this community. We couldn't have done this alone. It takes a village, as you all know. Thank you again to the city. Thank you to all of your team members, because you all are represented here today, but we know that you have a lot of people working behind the scenes. I want to thank Steve Bagwell and the CRVA. We are partners all year long, but the last two have been even more of a partnership, so thank you. To the incredible, incredible design and construction team, from our architects at Perkins & Will, Neighboring Concepts, the construction team, Turner, D.A. Everett, our consultant firm, CAA Icon, our concession partner, Levy. This has really been a partnership. And again, all of you are represented here, but I know we have worked with so many OAC meetings and so many meetings with all of your teams, so we are so thankful for all of the effort that they have all provided. And I also want to give a thank you to the 3,000 construction workers that have really been the heartbeat in here. So if anyone has come on a hard hat tour throughout the 2 years, they have been the driving force to make this come to life, and they have done a phenomenal job doing so. Finally, I do want to thank our Hornet Sports and Entertainment team, because while we do have an NBA team to operate and concert venue as their day jobs, they have been really focused on this effort. A special thank you to Donna Julian, who I think has lived here. I think you've got a bed set up in here and has been ushering this to life. To our CFO, Travis Ferguson. You guys have shepherded the leadership with everyone at HSC, and I just want to really thank you for your leadership in that effort. And to all of the Hornets team members that are here today, thank you for putting so much passion into this project as well. So as we cut this ribbon today, we're not just opening a building, reopening the building, but we're really reopening, I would say, the next era of community and of impact and of connection for every fan that walks through this building. So thank you all, and I hope you're ready for what the next chapter looks like.
All right, thank you, Shelley, and thanks to all of our speakers for your inspiring words. And now it's time to open up that new era here at Spectrum Center. So I'd like to invite all of today's speakers to come back up, as well as a few others. Hornets President of Basketball Operations, Jeff Peterson. Hornets Chief Financial Officer, Travis Ferguson. Turner Construction Vice President and General Manager of the Carolinas, Drew Kelleher. D.A. Everett, President and CEO, Donovan Everett. Perkins & Will Southwest Sports Recreation and Entertainment Practice Leader, Joe Dyer. CAA Icon Senior Director, Marcus Brimley. Charlotte City Manager, Marcus Jones. HTA President, Mohammed Jenishian. Charlotte City Center Partners President and CEO, Michael Smith. Everyone come on up. And while we're getting assembled, I'll remind everyone that we have Stevie Nicks tonight, and we tip off the regular season tomorrow, Hornets versus the Brooklyn Nets. Tickets are available at hornets.com. A few individuals have scissors. If you don't have scissors, position yourself in the picture, maybe grab a piece of the banner, but watch your fingers. Are we all ready? All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, everyone. Here's to 20 more great years here at Spectrum Center. That concludes our formal ceremony. We'll have some specific groups for pictures.